The C-SPAN network brings you long-form public affairs programming from the nation's capital. It is a public service provided by your television provider. C-SPAN, created by cable.
I would like to call the hearing for the Senate Subcommittee on Energy and Water Development to order. We're here to discuss amendments to Senate Bill S8675-309. The bill will address ongoing appropriations for the solar energy.
For the record, as the second highest ranking member of this committee, I'd like to say this Yankee liberal solar energy hogwash is about as crooked as a barrel of snakes.
Well, let me just say that as chairwoman, I would like to be better informed of what the little people across this great nation of ours is talking about.
So, I'm not a little person. I measure people based on the size of their heart. So, I'm like a giant. I'm like a supersized Lorax who speaks for the trees. Wait, what are we talking about again?
Somebody get this young lady some gravity to bring her back down to earth. It's all about the all, little people, big people. Either way, your fancy smancy solar panel thingamajiggy will never take the place of all.
And that's what we're here to find out. Okay, Mr. Trenton Spice is here from Menominee, Michigan to tell us some more on these solar panels and, I quote, deficiencies he's discovered.
I'm so happy to be here. My name is actually Travis Spice, and I'm from the College of Menominee Nation in Keshena, Wisconsin. I'm here to tell you about the Solar Energy Research Institute's findings on the deficiencies of current valuation tools.
Solar energy efficiencies, you say, Mr. Spice? Y'all is the only Wisconsinite this Texan can get behind. You go on ahead with your solar energy deficiencies.
Why are we even wasting time debating about the sun? We should just get to throwing more Benjamins at the pipeline from Canada to Texas so I can run my business. This here's still America, and America runs on oil. Ain't it?
Pipelines? Ew! Do you even know how bad they are? The piping flows through natural biomes, upsets animal trails, and carries with it the devastating leak or oil spill that could devastate natural habitats. If people hate pipelines more than they hate the guy who shot Bambi's mom. I mean, just think about Thumper, people.
My late uncle's name was Stumper. And even though he's passed on, he can still see that you're still a few pumps short of a gas station.
Let's just hear Thomas out. He's a college student whose group is funded by NASA, and that means his research is super important.
Madam Chairwoman, my name is actually Travis, and my fellow students and I at CMN are examining the deficiencies in the current free readily available solar energy panel calculators.
Calculators? I hope y'all's computing on a Texas Instrument model. They make a fine piece of machinery.
Actually, we're examining a variety of calculators that are free for anyone who's interested in computing solar energy panels' professed energy production.
So, I have a solar calculator, but it doesn't work in the dark. It's like the thing is blind or something. Wait, what if we're the ones who are blind? Just think about it. Blows your mind, doesn't it, people?
Am I gonna have to be the one to say it? This young lady needs medical attention. You know, the kind that can be powered by energy from delicious, readily available Canadian oil.
Listen, y'all, Miss Marine Dream is what you call a few drops short of a rain shower.
Wait, who's showering in the rain? Thanks to fossil fuels, the rain is made of acid. Acid can hurt. Kinda like your teasing me has hurt me ever since my sister tricked you into marrying her. Wait, it was like love, people.
Wait, you're married to Miss Lemon Meringue Pie's sister?
Technically yes, but in my defense, her sister is the prime rib of the family, and she's, the rump roast.
There may be some conflict of interest here, but Theodore, please continue as if this hearing was going super well.
Actually, my name is Travis, and I'm excited to tell you that at CMN has 60 panels installed on our campus. And our research group used the readily available solar energy valuation calculators to project the energy the panels would produce. We then compared the projections to the actual production data.
And you found that solar panels are nothing but snake oil trying to pass for petroleum.
So, is anyone else bored right now? I'm super bored. I'm literally brain dead right now.
Brain dead, huh? Well, the first step is admitting it, darling.
So my research group and I found discrepancies in the projections versus the actual energy captured. And so we examined the 3 factors that contributed to the inaccurate valuations of the readily available solar energy panel calculators.
See? There are a minimum of 3 inaccurate factors in solar energy calculations. Now with all, there are no factors. It's just black gold, just lying there, ready to go.
The first factor is seasonal effects. We found that debris such as snow and leaves cause a drastic change in the solar energy production because it obstructs the solar radiance. The currently readily available calculators don't account for this.
This is so interesting, Terrence. When I'm president, I'll consider you for Secretary of the Department of Energy because I care about what the sun can do for us and our children.
Okay. It's actually Travis, but thanks. The second factor is inverter compatibility for shading considerations.
Now what in tarnation is that supposed to mean?
It means that depending on if the solar panel location on the property is varied shading throughout the day, the choice of the microinverter will optimize the individual panel. Yet despite this important factor, the readily available calculators don't have an option to calculate the microinverter's potential.
So, do you like have any pictures? Because pictures are worth like 1,000 words. Words like sun, and solar, and energy, and solar energy, and sun's energy, and...
The third factor we examined was the energy production from the 2 leading solar cell technologies to determine if there was a discrepancy in the industry assumptions.
Well, pardon my French, but it's my assumption that solar panel salesmen are a bunch of Lincoln liars.
Well, we discovered that despite what industry standards would indicate, preliminary analysis suggests polycrystalline cells perform better in comparison to monocrystalline cells in northeastern Wisconsin. Yet once again, the readily available calculators don't allow for technology selection and thereby potentially produce inaccurate projections.
Poly, mono, tomato, tomato. All I'm hearing is discrepancies and inaccuracies. So the heck with solar panels. Just give your funding to me.
Yeehaw, I hear you, partner.
Please, gentlemen, this is not a rodeo sponsored by Shell Gasoline. Tristan is here to help us better understand solar energy calculators. And I'm not a mathematician, but the evidence shows that neither of you two.
Make it 3. It's not polite to discriminate.
Madam Chairwoman, my name is actually Travis, and I want to be clear. There is no problem with solar power as a viable solar energy source. The problem lies in the lack of customization options in the current readily available solar energy calculators.
And just when I was beginning to trust you, you go and make an audacious claim like that.
So, I got myself invited here so I can talk about like being a tree hugger. Like literally hugging trees. When are we going to talk about that?
Miss Banana Cream, in a show of solidarity amongst women who want to make our country a better place, I'm going to let you state your case. Please tell us about what you hope to accomplish today.
Objection! I may have been lassoed into bringing her here today, but that doesn't mean I want to listen to her gobbledygook.
Overruled, Miss Dreamsicle. Please continue.
Talk quick now, you hear? We need to get a move on getting the building my pipeline.
Okay, like, wow. First, I'd like to thank the Academy for voting for me. I'd like to thank my manager and my...
Oh no, not one of her I just won a fake Oscar speeches. That's a square dance I'd like to sit out of.
Lady and gentlemen of the Senate Subcommittee, I want to thank you especially. I'm super happy to be here to speak on behalf of our environment, which people just keep polluting like we have some other planet in the galaxy to like inhabit or something.
For the record, I have an oil drilling permit for both Mars and Venus.
Like, the ice caps are melting, the animals are dying, and the earth is cooking.
Yeehaw, I love a good barbecue.
I keep hearing about alternative energies and how they're like gonna save us all or something. But then 2 months later, there's a news story about how bad they are. Don't get me started on nuclear energy, people.
Yep, if you can't get it from nature, then it ain't natural and will cause harm. Oil is all natural, you see?
So, like, the sun is nature, people. What I want to know is why we should trust that solar panels will be the answer when Mr. Sprite over here keeps finding flaws.
Hot diggity dog, my sister-in-law has never made so much sense before.
Timothy, what do you have to say about all of this?
The problem isn't with the solar energy, Madam Chairwoman. The problem is with the calculators that estimate solar energy production. And we at the College of Menominee Nation Solar Energy Research Institute are working to identify the deficiencies in these calculators. Our research aims to pinpoint improvements that will create accurate projections for future energy investments. Oh, and my name is actually Travis Spice.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Tebow, what would you would like us to invest in solar energy?
My name is actually Travis, Travis, and I do want you to invest in solar energy. It's the future of our country. Our goal at CMN Solar Energy Research Institute is to help ensure that those who invest in this important technology can calculate the benefits of solar energy accurately. But let me be clear, solar energy is what America needs to invest in.
Not so fast now, you hear?
Yeah, I don't have a drilling permit for the sun.
Like, I'll believe you for now, Tobias, but it's only because animals don't hate solar panels. Animals hate oil, nuclear plants, and dinosaurs. They can bite you, people.
My constituents sent me to Washington to look out for big oil, and I intend to do that.
Not only is solar energy in the best interest for your constituents, Texas would be an ideal place to install them due to their high level of solar radiance.
Since you guys are so stuck on these solar panels, I'm willing to compromise. We build my pipeline, but we can use a limited amount of solar panels to help power the oil pumps.
Solar panels are meant to be an alternative source of energy that won't harm our environment through either drilling or pollution.
And what about peak oil? Huh? Aren't we supposed to run out of it in like 40-ish years or something? Is there peak solar? Will we use up the sun in like 1,000,000 years?
What? That's not even possible.
So am I hearing you folks right? You all came together in bipartisan fashion to agree on solar investments?
Hogwash! You just expect everyone working on oil fields to just switch professions and start changing bulbs on solar panels?
Actually, the typical warranty on a solar panel system is 25 years. During that time, they only require minor maintenance. Moreover, they will pay for themselves before the warranty even expires.
Pay for themselves, you say? Maybe this ain't such a bad idea after all. I love things that don't wind up costing me a dime.
Well, I think we've heard enough to make our recommendations to continue funding solar energy investments. But Toby, you and your Solar Energy Research Institute needs to create a roadmap to fix these projected calculations.
My name is still Travis, and I assure you that we at CMN Solar Energy Research Institute Group are committed to our research.
Great. Now, what do you say we all go hug a tree? There are some sweet cherry trees right here in Washington, and I want to hug them before George cuts them all down.
As chairwoman of Senate Subcommittee on Energy and Water Development, I'd like to thank you for the discussion and adjourn this hearing.
This has been a presentation of the C-SPAN Network. C-SPAN, created by cable.